doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. The opener of the final series of the year between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. Darryl Burrows gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, this team could really benefit if Kolten Wong can get it going. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Into the box now, Kolten Wong. First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Jim Edmonds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Set to go now, Paul DeYoung. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. First offering on its way. Pitch is high. The throw.
0-1, no strike.
And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Back for more from the north side after this. Jack Flaherty gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Digging in now, Joe Morgan, as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. And that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. D-Row, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Rounded down the third baseline. Taken in by Carpenter. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, center fielder, Junior Moore.
Digging in the switch hitter, Junior Moore. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. And Wong will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Now at the plate, Tony Perez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Griffey waits on it. 2 gone. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Up top, it's 2-0.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Marcell Ozuna. And he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Burrows is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
2 balls and a strike to count. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Schmidt's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding in, Babe Ruth. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently third in the National League in that category. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter is there. Throw on to first in time, one away.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Colton Wong, one of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport. Ability to turn a double play, bazooka arm from a second baseman.
So in now for Chicago, Ken Griffey Jr. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Outside. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. So far this season, Piazza begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Two and one to Piazza. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Mike Schmidt would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. And this is taken low for ball four, and they'll have themselves a two-out base runner here after all.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Mike Schmidt, man at first after the two-out walk. As a look, now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Into the box now, Jack Flaherty. And this is fouled at the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. In the air now, out to left. Ruth is going to get there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Tommy.
Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the 2nd out.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Third inning, no score to this point. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Three and 1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So striding forward now, Colton Wong. From the stretch, pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Redbirds down quietly. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Darrell Burroughs. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Edmonds. He's got it one away. Ready now, Cal Ripken. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
In now, Joe Morgan. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Left side, but well foul. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. 3-2 now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
1 out, nobody on. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Morgan leads off first with one away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
One out and a runner on second base. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Hit in the air to center field. Moving under it, Edmonds makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now in the box, Junior Moore, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Here now the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. So he's able to come through here with two away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the bleachers and gone. The Babe with a two-run home run. And that's home run number 48 on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Griffey is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Oh-2 pitch to Junior. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 3 innings complete. The Cubs are on top, 4-0. Here's Colton Wong now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Popped him up. Schmidt has a play. 1 out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Jim Edmonds. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The 1-2 pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A called strike on the inside corner.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bagwell is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cards leave one. They trail here 4-0. Striding into the box, Mike Piazza. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now it's 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping into the box, Mike Schmidt, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Schmidt, 30 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettitte, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Piazza stands at second with no outs. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, Edgar.
The pitcher, Darrell Burrows, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. Edmonds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Coming to the plate now, Cal Ripken. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. So another run in to score, and we've seen that this has been a potent offense all season long as we bring in a look at the league leaderboard for runs scored. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Into the box, Joe Morgan. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Pham. And that's the third out. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter, a base hit in his first trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hey. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off yet.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another full count pitch home. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Carpenter aboard here at first with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moore moves over, One down. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. This year against right-handed pitching, Molina carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
1 ball,
No
1
runs,
strike.
3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 5-0. Number 39 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 39.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jeff Bagwell.
And now a pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Ready for another shot now, Junior Moore. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. Digging in and looking for more, Babe Ruth, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting. Right.
So coming to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Moore on third with 2 out. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. Into the box, Mike Piazza, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He doubled his last time through. One 0 count. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Griffey Jr. rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as the lead swells to 7-0.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Into the box now, Mike Schmidt, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two balls and no strikes to Mike Schmidt.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. This one's down to third. Carpenter has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Jose Martinez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Skied into straightaway right. Griffey waits on it. 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Giving chase is Junior. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Adam Wainwright gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready once again, Darryl Burrows. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. DeYoung ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Cal Ripken. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hard liner to center field. Edmonds is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in, Jim Edmonds.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Paul DeYoung. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tony Perez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Griffey will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now batting, Jeff Bagwell. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Jeff Bagwell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
The next Cub up, Junior Moore, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Full count, here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Babe Ruth. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a good curveball at the knees. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ruth carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. Bagwell, the runner at second with one away. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder.
Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. singled home a run in his last time up. Wainwright comes set. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Ripped down the first base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one costs him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 8 and the Cardinals nothing. Here's Matt Carpenter. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Two and two. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. No hits to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two and one to count. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Greg Garcia is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Greg Garcia.
Looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Comes set and the 0-1.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The 1-1 home. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He's got it. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. John Brebbia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Piazza. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. High and deep to right. Pham racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now to the plate, Mike Schmidt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball.
2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2. is swung on and missed. Strike three.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as the lead holds at 8-0. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Piazza shading to his right. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Now at the plate, Jim Edmonds. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Pitch on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone. Sliced hard but foul. And the pitch on 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
The batter,
so that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. One fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. fouls this one off. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. But fastball misses 2-2. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Up around the face.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tony Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Line towards center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
8-0 the final today. Chicago win game number 140, most in the league. Darrell Burroughs records his 21st win of the year. Jack Flaherty was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 8 hits. No errors. Left 3 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Playoff contending teams are making their final push to the end of the year. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first. 8-0. He is currently in